Good evening. Welcome to hashtag Hawaka Wednesday. My name is Autumn. This is my husband Richard. We go live here on our YouTube channel every Wednesday evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Yes, even on Valentine's Day.
Oh my
We
God,
also
that
go
is
live.
today.
Yeah, we also go live here on our channel every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern.
I like how you do that.
Yeah.
I like how you do everything you just did.
Mm-hmm. So it's Valentine's Day, so we won't keep you too long.
I know. It's the National
Dustin
Romantic
said,
Day.
just wanted to drop in and say happy Oaxaca Wednesday, Autumn and Richard. Happy
Aw.
Valentine's Day. Thank you so much, Gigi Sierra.
I know. We had a very special evening planned, but we paused it
Dustin
just
said
for you
sitting
guys.
in the keto dealership. Daughter's getting a new lease.
Oh, look, Lisa's fancy.
I know.
You're fancy,
Mom's here says,
it.
yay, happy Oaxaca Wednesday. Autumn, Richard, and the WAC fam.
Look at you.
Shauna said, hi, Autumn and Richard.
Aw.
Joyce is here, says, hello, my amazing WAC fam and fantabulous fine weathers.
Yay.
Sheila's here, says, hi, Autumn. Hi.
There's nothing today.
Shauna said, single awareness day. That's
Yay.
funny. Nan's here.
You're
says,
never
good
alone
evening.
when you're in the WAC fam. Okay? We all wish you
Sheila
a
said,
happy
hi,
Valentine's.
Richard. Don't.
Hey, Sheila.
Don't say hi to him by
Hey,
himself. It has to either be us together or just me.
You,
I don't need anybody addressing my husband by his lonesome. It'll go to his head, okay?
It's
Don't
already
do
there.
it. Don't do it.
Hey, Sheila. Girl.
Exactly.
Hey, Sheila, girl.
You see what that?
Look,
You see what happened?
I said, hey, girl.
No. It was sad. I went to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the gym to a workout class. It was only at 5 from 5:30 to 6:30.
Mhm.
Okay, bud. You wouldn't? No, he doesn't want to come over here.
You don't have anything today. So
5:30
you
to
just
6:30.
Jones,
And somebody commented in the class, like, man, I can't believe how many people, aren't here today or skipped today. Because normally there's like 15 people. There's like 6 or 7,
Yeah.
It was just not a lot of people. And I was like, well, girl, it's Valentine's Day. Everybody's out there getting their Valentines. And she was like, I mean, we can't be the only single ones. And I was like, I am not one of you. No.
Do not try to rub it
single.
in. Do not rub it in.
I didn't say it. I was like, oh, let me put, oh, the single. Am I right?
Why are you extra? Why are you so extra? Let them live their best life.
That was, yes, that cracked me up. Shauna said, I made myself flourless chocolate cake and have leftover Super Bowl prime rib. Oh, that's amazing.
Can you ship that?
Yeah, exactly. Dustin said, I'm too afraid of Autumn to just say hey to Richard by himself.
Oh my God.
You're not wrong.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Barry's here says, hey, everyone. I literally was just like, how did those two things get
You are
together?
so cute.
Plus, it was early. It was like 5:30 to 6:30.
Oh my God.
You could clearly be going out after that, I guess,
Exactly.
but no.
And it's one of those nights where everybody just go out somewhere.
Sheila said I hit sin before I wrote hi, Richard. I mean, I see how you separated them.
I knew
Next time,
that.
just keep them together.
I knew that.
Because he's gonna start thinking,
I'm gonna start thinking. I'm pretty sure you already know.
Either way,
I
either
understood
way,
you.
so. Yes.
And right back at you.
D's here says, evening, good weathers and work fam. Just finished wash night in time to catch live. I'm happy you're here. I was like, hair. I was going to say hair wash because I was like, dish wash.
I think all the washes
clothes
count.
wash.
Yeah, they all count.
Yeah.
They all count.
So is it dry? Or are you going to go to sleep with it wet? I mean, so many questions. As y'all can tell, I just got my hair did today. So it's so fresh and so clean. So yeah, I love it.
It's so weird.
Sheila said, are you guys coming to the summit this year? By the word summit, I am thinking that you're referring to Keto Orlando Summit, if that's the case.
Oh, the Nashville. Is Nashville called a summit, too?
Low carb for better health
Summit?
Keto Palooza Summit?
I think you can put a summit in.
Hack Your Health Summit?
Yes, you can summit it all.
What else has the word summit into? Oh my gosh, why is this dog just so cute?
He just wants to be a part of everything.
If you're talking about Keto Orlando, unfortunately, no, we will not make it this year. I already told Erica, but just like the budget, don't be budgeting the way that it has been, right? And we got goals and other things to do, and I'm sure she'll be fine. And we'll definitely miss it down there.
If it's that particular summit.
Yeah, exactly. Any of the other summits that we've already kind of budgeted for or are getting paid to attend, like, yes, we can go to those. Or also, Keto Palooza is here already, right? So I'm just saying, yeah, like It's a lot. We had to
You're so
slice and
extra.
dice. Joyce said, "So blessed I get to spend Valentine's Day with my husband." Absolutely.
There you
Marianne
go,
Sears says,
Joyce.
"Good evening, Orlando." Yeah, unfortunately,
Oh, yeah, I know. This is the one
Coleman
Orlando
Sears says,
year.
"Hi, Richard and Autumn, popping
Yay!
in." Hope life is rocking. It is rocking.
I mean,
it really,
and rolling.
It really is rocking and rolling.
rolling.
She'll say, "Understand." Yeah, I mean, the conferences, like inflation, you know what I'm talking about? Like just things get more and more expensive. And I mean, I get, unless you fly Spirit, like there's just really no inexpensive way to get to Orlando. Even then,
Well,
it's like it's not as
I would also
inexpensive
add
as you
that
want it to
your
be.
career is taking off, and you just got a lot of.
My career is taking off. What career, Richard?
The career you have,
I know, right?
With your job.
Speaking of that, today is my 2-year
you
work
travel
anniversary.
more now. Yeah,
with
like you travel more.
My 2-year work anniversary at said career, and I still love it. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
So,
and the way things work out is you travel is a lifestyle.
Yes.
And you be out and about.
Mary T said, "Hello, Prince." Hi, Mary. I'm so glad you're here. Says happy Valentine's Day. Love the hair. See you in October. That makes me so happy.
Mary T is back in the
She
place.
said, "We're all washed and dried over here. I only sleep with it wet." Yeah, if I want to tangle, but I was wondering. You said washed it. You didn't say wash and dry. So you could have been letting it air dry or something.
I think they sell something on Amazon. You can sleep with wet if you just if you roll.
Joyce said, "Man, we don't get to pick you up from the airport." Yeah, I'm sorry. I will let you. You know, I'll leave you be, so you won't have to drive a full hour to come get us from the airport. I know, right? Fun. So,
well, I'm just glad you and Barry are okay. That's the key.
Yes.
Maybe this might be the one year driving an hour.
People are congratulating. Yeah, Barry says, "So that means we won't pick." No, you won't.
Yeah, I know.
Save your gas mileage and your precious time. Matreya here says, "Hello." Exactly. Marion said, "I went to a new keto restaurant here in Jacksonville." Very good. Well, that's good.
Ooh, a new keto restaurant. I wonder what that's. What's
okay,
the name
Dustin
of it?
said the percentage of Keto Palooza tickets left the same.
What's the name
it's
of
about the same.
Restaurant in Jacksonville.
I think we're in the 160s. Like I haven't, I've been taking like a week or two off of really talking about it, but
we're in the 160s and not one speaker has said anything about anything yet.
Exactly. Although I have a feeling maybe Dr. Barry or somebody mentioned it on Dr. Barry's Live, because I did get an uptick in like there are 20 people on your site, and I'm like, from where? But I don't think they bought any tickets. So did you know like usually it like people have to see something like 8 times before they decide to buy it?
Is that the rules?
So like statistically, like I did learn about all of that.
Well, for me it's 16. So there you go. Double it.
Jen said, "What did you think of the Super Bowl? Want to hear all your thoughts?" Okay. So I'm gonna be breaking the Super Bowl down into 3 sections, and I'll go over them very quickly. Just Jen. Number 1, the game itself. I loved it. I did not want the Chiefs to win. It was the best thing that could have humanly happened. But at the same time, they deserved to win. Like San Francisco started from Jump Street. Shut up! I'm just saying. San Francisco started strong.
That's because one of us is voting for the other team.
But they fizzled out, and you can't fizzle out against the Chiefs, or they're going to win.
You don't go against
So yes, they did win.
Just Pat.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Patty McHolmes. Yeah. So the game, I mean, it was a very good game. The first half,
great game.
Like such impressive defensive stops. Like it was getting interesting to see, but I was like, we need to score some points here,
Yes.
So, not the best. Number 2.
Not the best. The best.
Halftime show. I think Usher, like in the very beginning, I was like, "Oh, this is too much. Like, this is weird. This is distracting and difficult to look at." But I understood why he did it, and like I was like, "Okay, an artistic choice was made. I understand." I feel like the first 8 minutes of that set was like all of his slow songs, and I'm like, "Oh, shoot." Oh my God. I'm like, why are all of these love ballads? Like where are the dance hits? But then I appreciate how he like made his way around to them, because like he ended on a very high note. You're like, this is a jump in part.
When your catalog is so deep, you can start slow.
I definitely
and then build fast.
I
think you're just mad that your granny nailed it and you like bashed her for it.
Literally before the Super Bowl, when I was at my cousin Kim's house, my grandmother, she was like, "Are you all excited for Usher?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I'm excited." And she's like, "Yeah, and he's gonna sing Caught Up." And I was like, "What did you say?" "Yeah, he's gonna sing Caught Up." I was like, "Grandmama, Caught Up
And
is
I was in
not,
the back like, whoop, whoop,
Caught
whoop,
Up is
whoop,
not
whoop.
one of Usher's
You
most
nailed it,
favorite songs.
Granny.
Of the top
You nailed it.
20 songs he has out, Caught Up is not one of them." She was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Where did you even hear the word? Like, you don't know, Grandmama, you don't know the song."
She knows her songs.
She does not know the
She knows
songs.
her songs. That's what she
But
was. She was
imagine
verbally
my amazement and wonder when the very first song that he started with was Caught Up. And I was just like, how did that happen?
I was like, yeah.
I literally had to call my granny, called her the next day and apologize.
As soon as it happened, I was like,
I owe my grandmother an apology, because why did he start with Caught Up? She didn't say he was going to start. She said he's going to sing. I was like, he's not even going to sing it. Not only did he sing it, he started with it.
Laser eyes. A laser eyes the rest of the
don't
night.
necessarily think Alicia Keys added too much to it. On the other hand, I definitely thought that her and Lil Jon and Ludacris added a lot to it. So
you just said
that
she
was
didn't add
amazing.
anything to it, but then you added her back to the adding it to it.
No, her. That's the name of the artist, the woman that played the guitar.
H-E-R. You gotta say the periods. There's periods in between those, okay? That's not her name. It's H period, E period, R period.
People refer to her as both.
Well, then those people are wrong, because what the periods are for, people.
Yes.
Period.
So,
I was
yes.
like, what? You can't say her, then added her back into it.
Yeah, no. So not Alicia Keys, but H-E-R, Lil Jon, and Luda.
Are you kidding me? Alicia Keys had the Spawn cape, okay? Her cape covered 30 other people in the thing. You didn't know it, half the cape was in it.
Oh my God.
When you have a Spawn cape where your stuff is so long that you cover half the stadium.
Lord. Okay, now I am overall, and I mean the skates. Usher's 45 years old, everybody. So like for him to be on them skates like that, chef's kiss. Like it ended in like the college marching band. Like boom, like party. It was a party when it ended.
Technically 45, but I think he's really 28.
No.
So we don't have to chronologically age.
No, let me catch back up with some comments.
I'm just saying that I love the game, love the halftime show. Think it started perfectly. Yes. And everything went amazingly.
Nice. Love it. I am reading the comments.
I'm just saying. What are the comments saying?
I'm trying to. Yeah, no, I'm trying to.
I'm seeing a bunch of Hi Richards and.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of me talking about me again, and then more me.
Coleman said Lions should have taken care of business. Exactly. They shouldn't even been there.
Well, if that's the case, then both.
And they would have run all over the Chiefs, but dropped the ball on San Fran. P.S. You should post those. I should go post those keto pools in 2020.
Well, if the Lions will take care of business, and so should the Ravens and the Bills.
Oh my God.
And anybody else, the Packers.
I will have to post them one of these days. Yes. I will have to post them. Matreya said Russia was great, but that was my area. It was my area too. So
era.
Oh, era. That was my. It was my area. It was my era too.
There you go.
Yeah. So. Shauna said, "I enjoy the tattoo guy singing America." That was Post Malone. Like Post Malone. Like
that was unique.
It was. I was
never
like,
heard
wow.
him sing a ballad.
I didn't know Post Malone could play the guitar.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Yeah. Coleman said also Usher getting old, moving nice and slow. That's pretty funny. Yeah, it was Post Malone.
Yes, it was really interesting.
Yeah, Matreya said roller skating at his age, my hips. Exactly.
Oh, I'm with you 100%, Radical.
Evelyn said happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
If I'm roller skating and we going in a straight line.
Keto in the midst said I love the halftime show. Yes, her HER rule.
Those are periods in there.
Yes.
H period E period R.
D said love the show, but he needed more theatrics to appease the masses. I mean, I didn't even need, because I thought the Cirque du Soleil was like very theatrical. It just didn't hit the way that I wanted.
I would agree with you. I think he should have started, like, he needed to do his top 5 catalog.
Yes.
Like, I think he started with like top 20.
That's what I'm just saying. Like it worked its way. And I'm like, what are these?
No, you got to start off with 1, then you can go to 6, then come back to 2.
Said, how many people asked if Jermaine Dupri was CeeLo Green? Literally everybody that I ran into thought that, even the people at the party, they were like, "Who's that?"
CeeLo's much huskier.
And I was just like, "That's Jermaine Dupri."
CeeLo was husky.
And don't be wrong, like I haven't seen Jermaine Dupri in a long time, so his bald head, like I was just like, The only reason I know that's Jermaine Dupri is because his face kind of looks like it,
Yeah.
but they were playing Confessions, and Jermaine
Yes.
Dupri wrote Confessions. So I knew, I
Well,
was like, oh, shoot, Jermaine Dupri.
No offense to CeeLo, but he's a little chunkier.
I think he slimmed down, and I think Jermaine Dupri's bulked up. Like, I think they might have actually,
No, CeeLo's still chunky.
Oh, is he still chunky?
He's still
okay.
his roundy,
but
he's
also,
a roly-poly.
I think
but Jermaine
Dupri's outfit didn't help either. Like, it was just
I think he was giving Nirvana. Yeah. He was giving, like, Teen Spirit.
No, he was giving Oompa Loompa.
No, he had like a high school outfit with like a uniform, but he cut the shorts off. It was like a Teen Spirit. It was very. I don't. Oompa Loompa don't wear those kind of clothes.
It looked like it.
It wasn't as colorful as Oompa Loompa.
I think it was very I'm 45 Teen summer, Spirit. No skates for me. That's pretty.
It was very Nirvana-esque.
Dee said Alicia brought it down too slow. No, she didn't need her own interlude. That's exactly. I was like, why was she singing her own song? Like, and she did not hit the notes. The notes were not noting the way that she wanted them to. I think it didn't add anything to it.
I would go back to what you were saying. It was like they started out like the juxtaposition was fast, slow. Like they started off with all the slow ballads when they should have like started off with nice and slow, maybe. Yeah. And then like hit it like a club banger and then come back with the whoever organized it definitely needed to work on that.
Said one of my whys is being able to teach my 6 and 1 year old how to skate without permanently damaging something. That is so amazing, and that's a life skill that I just don't have anymore. So I think that is an amazing desire.
Straight lines. You know, a skating rink is just a big circle.
Oh no, Donna says trying to stay in the chat, but my Wi-Fi's like, oh, we ain't talking about nothing but American football. So
and
Mary T said, I'm old. Who are all these people of which you speak? The Super Bowl halftime show. So okay.
Just think of the Beatles only way sooner.
So Jen, this was the third part. So the first part was the game itself. Second part was the halftime show. The third part, the commercials. I think the big winners of the night were, I mean, from a like pop culture reverberation standpoint, the Beyonce commercial, because that sent a lot of her fans into like a tizzy of like, oh no.
Do you mean Beyonce fans or her fans? Now I'm confused. I don't know what's happening. What is happening in H period, E period, R period? Okay.
That sent a lot of her fans into a tizzy, like new music and it's country. Like I'm not one of those fans, so I'm like, oh, good for y'all. My personal favorite commercial of the night was the T-Mobile commercial when all of the celebrities were like auditioning for like to be the magenta spokesperson or something like that.
They were all looking at the camera, and the camera kept getting either depending on the actors.
Yeah. And I'm really happy that all of the Suits actors got their moment. Although, like,
all of them?
Yeah, because the first two guys, the main two guys, were in the T-Mobile commercial, and then the rest of the cast was in an Elf commercial, which I was just like, oh, I did not like that with Judge Judy. Like, I did not like that entire thing.
You see how young they made Judge Judy?
I'm no, that's how she was. Judge Judy 20 years ago. Ponytail. So
go ahead, Judge Judy.
I would say T-Mobile's one of my favorites. What else? I liked the Dunkin' Donuts one. I feel like it was just like a nostalgia grab.
That
like
was J-Lo.
Yeah, with J-Lo and then Ben Affleck
and Tom Brady was in the background.
Yeah, like I was just like, what's happening here? But it was entertaining.
Tom Brady lived his
nonetheless.
Best life,
yes. Let's see. I'm sure there's some other ones that I'm forgetting.
They're all in the comments.
Maybe like one or two. Yeah, like we can look at them. So. The Pringles commercial was cute.
Wow, with Chris Pratt.
It was like tier 2 cute.
With his curly mustache.
But Tracy should have started and ended. Yeah, he ended with I would have liked him to start with too. So.
Or at least like nice and slow. Again, start with your top 5.
Yeah.
Okay, don't go into the teens on the first one. You need to hit hard. You can go soft and then hit hard again. Yes. You gotta start with your top 5.
Yeah, and Arnold the State Farm commercial. I mean, I get it. Like Danny DeVito twins. No, that was a tier 2 one for me.
I enjoyed the what was the
Coleman said Jermaine Dupri's definitely been going to a Waffle House. Welcome to Atlanta. You're so funny.
Oh no, he was a little roundy, but he wasn't as round as CeeLo.
Yeah,
CeeLo round.
Yeah, Dee said Jermaine Dupri's put on weight, and it was a classically CeeLo type outfit. So but I knew it was him.
No, I understand. You can mistake it, but he was like, in my opinion, he was giving like Teen Spirit.
I don't think there was a Clydesdale commercial.
No, there wasn't.
No.
Did Budweiser even buy any commercial? Yeah. Was there a Budweiser commercial at all?
Joanne said, "Good evening, everyone. Hi."
That would be the first if I remember.
Oh, the CeraVe, that was very good.
That was really spot
also,
on.
I was
like
mildly a fan of the Homes.com launch with Dan Levy and whoever that girl from Saturday Night Live is. I'm just like,
the other apartments.com.
They had so many spots, different spots.
Trying to compete with Jeff Goldblum.
I'll see Dan Levy here.
Don't be competing with Jeff Goldblum. Don't be competing.
Yeah. Dee said, if someone isn't jumping out of an airplane to land on the stage, then it's not a halftime show. Even pregnant Rihanna was daring with the heights. Yeah, but Rihanna's show bored me. I did not like Rihanna's show. I like Usher's better than Rihanna. But I like all the going up and down or whatever. Yeah. That was okay. It was what it was.
And it was nice. You didn't have a fear of heights.
Yeah, that was interesting, visually interesting. But I still think all the things that Usher had going on were even more visually interesting.
And the weekend was stuck in the light tunnel somewhere. That was funny.
Yeah. So I am. Jen said favorite meme I saw. Tom Brady showed up more for the first half of the game than Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Hey, Patrick saved his best for last. Okay?
No, it wasn't Kate McKinnon. It was a new girl. It was another blonde girl.
For what? For Homes.com?
Yes.
Yes, it was the other girl who played in that other thing. I'm narrowing it down.
But yeah, other than that, it was a great time. I mean, honestly, it was the latest that we've ever stayed at that party because we had to stay to the very end to see who won.
We didn't. We stayed till.
Well, I mean, regular.
Yeah, there we go.
But normally we
Once
leave
regulation was over.
But normally we leave around the fourth quarter anyway, and we're always home before the game's over. But we stayed until the regulation game was over. But at that point, when they were like, "And we're going into overtime," we're like, "Well, we're out." We're like,
because it was really. I mean,
we came home.
The people we were around were really amazing. We loved it. We had great conversation going all night.
Yes.
Everybody was really above bar as far as the topics.
Oh no, and it was good. There's particular people there that are always as caught up on pop culture as I am. So it's good to have a conversation, with people that recognize the same things.
It's amongst like minds.
So oh my gosh.
And everybody's like a professional.
But I heard, so the next day on TikTok, everyone was showing footage from the Nickelodeon game and the Dora the Explorer explaining the penalties. I mean, it was so good.
Not see that.
I was just like, wow, I absolutely.
I know what channel we watch it next year.
Yeah, I mean, it was just pretty great. So, and then of course I saw the Travis Kelce thing. I saw him yelling at Andy Reid, and I was just like, "Ooh, that's a bad look for the camera." No, in no way did it make me think "Oh man, Travis Kelce's a dirtbag." I was just. If you watch him,
look bad in front of his lady.
If you watch him, you know that he is a decent, good person. But at the same time, it was a bad look for him to be showing that much rage to that close to an old man, Andy Reid, and accidentally bumping into him. And I was just like, the cameras aren't going to like that. But everyone, people on Twitter were just like, "Oh man, he's the absolute worst."
Well, I think he didn't realize spacing and everything.
He didn't realize spacing, and of course he didn't realize the cameras were on.
Well, I'm pretty sure he knew the cameras were on.
Yeah,
it's at Super Bowl. Cameras are everywhere. Didn't mean to knock him over. But if you know the details, literally the play he was out was the play that they fumbled the ball because his replacement didn't block a person.
Exactly.
So
and it was just personally I should have been in there.
He's like, why wasn't I in there? My girl's watching this stuff from up there. When she don't see me being successful, then that's a demerit on me. Okay, that's a demerit on me.
Shauna said my brother and his girlfriend were each rooting for opposite teams. One's the Seahawks and the other one's Raiders. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know who you would like in that situation.
Yeah, I don't know, right? The Raiders are in the Chiefs.
Coleman said my favorite part of the Super Bowl is watching it. I'm not going to sing, but that's pretty fun.
Oh. So. I agree with you, Coleman.
Matre said, did you see that Cetaphil apologized and settled for stealing a TikTok creator's content for the commercials? Yes, I did see that.
Another lotion?
And and those people already have a commercial on TikTok.
Was that CeraVe?
No, it's Cetaphil. Yeah.
I mean, did they steal the CeraVe commercial?
No. Oh. So basically, it was a commercial about this woman and her stepdad bonding over this football season because of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Okay. At the beginning of the season, the woman doesn't care about football and the dad doesn't really know how to connect with her. But then as, they start having more and more coverage and things coming to person, the daughter starts to peek over and watch the game to see if Taylor's there. And then, the dad buys her a jersey. How about you want to try this?
I must not have watched that.
And then, they have the two little eye patches under their eyes. So they showed this in a commercial but it was kind of an exact ripoff
of a TikTok
of
commercial.
not a TikTok commercial that really happened between a TikToker and her stepfather.
Okay.
She was literally like making TikToks, and then one day she'd be like, "Oh man, my stepdad, like we started watching football together," and then they had the little eye patches, and then now they're wearing friendship bracelets. I mean, like they literally made a series of TikToks about their lives
in the commercial,
and they were in the commercial, and the little eye patches were in the commercial, like the whole thing were like in the commercial, and so everyone's like, she literally made those videos months ago, and
it's called public content.
Cetaphil definitely.
I should not
apologize. No, apparently they apologized and they settled, and then they also gave her sponsorship. So
there you go. See, I just had her in the actual commercial.
I mean, I feel like everyone.
Well, this was. I think that's a big reason why this was one of the most viewed Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Was because of literally that. Is because
because the new demographic
merged into the I'm watching it just because.
I also saw.
I think that's a big part of the eyeballs.
I saw this video of a Super Bowl party. It was like all of these women dressed in Kansas City stuff, and they were like, "Remember when we wanted them to watch and care about it?" But all the women were like, "Oh my god!" They're like screaming, "I can't take this! I can't take this!" And the husbands were like, "Chill out!"
Yeah,
and they were just like.
That's why
the wives were like, "Oh my god, this is crazy! Is this why you all like football?" They're like, "Yes," but they were just screaming.
Well, the fact that it went to overtime,
all the husbands were just like, "Why did we want them?"
The fact that it went to overtime and the team that they were watching for won as well.
Yeah,
that literally gave you the juice of
Jen said,
I can get onto this. I can get onto this.
That's what the Nickelodeon one said about Travis Kelce. I thought it was great.
Yeah,
so.
No, it was. I'm going to watch Nickelodeon next year. Apparently, they have the best comments. They have the best. Lower third.
Yes, they really did. Uncle Big Guy's here.
Now it's a party.
Yeah, Uncle Big Guy.
That's what I call my
So I know everyone is dying to know what we did for Valentine's Day.
Everything.
Cool, nothing. Well, what do we do?
Well, I can't tell.
Because we didn't do anything.
So we went to the gym.
Yeah, so
one of us did.
No problems. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the geeses.
What did you do tonight? Did you do just your stepping class?
No, I did a weightlifting class. So upper body class and then a lower body class.
You know the name of it?
It's called Top It Off. And then the lower body class is called Belly Button Thighs.
I think that's a spot on.
Yeah.
That's spot on. And then you did a foot class.
No. Then I walked on the treadmill.
Feet and things.
Then I walked on the treadmill. Are you okay? I walked on the treadmill for 30 minutes. Okay, I gotta be gentle. Oh, you're just looking into my eyes because you love me. Oh gosh. So yeah, we discussed I think at the beginning of February, I was just like, "Hey, I'm not getting you anything for Valentine's Day, and I don't want you to get me anything for Valentine's Day." And he was just like, "Okay." And then we went to the store. We went to Hopes.
Oh, he loves you. He loves you.
Oh. Then we went to the store this past weekend to go grocery shopping, and we each picked out 2 Valentine's candies, the Reese's Hearts and stuff like that. And then today we didn't really do anything, and I'm okay with that. If you like to celebrate, I'm Valentine's agnostic, right? I'm not all Valentine's is the most important day, and if you really love, it's a day to have to prove how much you love and expect something. But I'm also not Valentine's Day is a stupid made up holiday that doesn't even matter. I'm not that either. I'm just if you like it, I love it. I don't care about it. It's just another reason to have different colored candy. You know what I'm saying? So that is literally all we do.
I think it is. It serves its purpose.
Yeah.
And remember
SD Bradley's here, says hello all. Well, hi.
You are never alone on Valentine's Day because everybody, if you're single, you're out. And if you're not single, then you're in.
Yeah.
So there you go. You can be around people outside.
Yeah.
Or be around yourself inside.
Well, we're not single and we're still in.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So I feel like it just depends on what is important to you. Exactly. And if Valentine's Day means something important to you, go for it. If it doesn't, that's okay.
I'm just saying a lot of people, even if you go out, a lot of things now are out single and ready to mingle.
I do agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. So if you want to mingle, it's a perfect day to do that too.
Yeah.
Go to your local pub or restaurant.
I'm
just saying.
Uncle Big Guy said I started walking after my supper and worked out in my total gym this week. That's amazing. So yeah, like I love going to the gym. I go there
Yes, you
all the
do.
time. Yeah. So we have our 5:30 boot camp in the morning, so I need to get to sleep here soon. But yeah, I mean, things are just regular. I mean, I have to prepare. I'm going out of town for work next week, and then I'm going out of town the week after that.
Back to
Luckily,
back.
yeah,
How
luckily-
much time you have just chilling? You got 2 days.
I get back on Thursday.
And you leave again on Sunday.
I leave on Tuesday.
Okay,
And I
so
get
you have
back
a
on
couple of
Wednesday.
days.
So my
There you
next
go.
trip is only a literal like 24-hour. No, it's like a 40-hour trip. I leave Tuesday morning. I get back Wednesday night. Are you okay? You know those leather, right? You know you can rip that,
Yeah,
right?
that's what he's been doing.
But either way, I am, just trying to have some semblance of normalcy before I leave.
Yes, you are. And you
always know that the week
quite
before
well.
I go out of town is busy at work. So I have been doing some busy at work.
I know,
too.
you've been prepping yourself.
Mary T said, I don't care about Valentine's Day either. I will make some keto chocolate turtles in
I
honor of
love
my dad
those.
who brought turtles home. Oh, to all those girls for Valentine's Day.
That's so
Oh,
sweet.
That's so cute.
I like that.
That really is sweet.
Nice way to make it full circle, Mary T.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Nice way to make the circle.
Quit tearing my chair up. Quit tearing my chair up. Quit tearing my chair up. You crazy. You're crazy.
We just don't know. Like sometimes he's so sweet.
I
and
don't want to
other
quit
times
tearing my chair
he
up.
just
was going
turns
to town.
evil.
He was going to town. Quit going to town on my chair. I need that chair to sit in. I need a chair to sit in. Now we. Okay, that's my baby. Yeah, coffee. Make sure you don't.
Yeah. Shauna said, can dogs be bipolar? That's what I'm saying. Something.
No,
Something. This
no.
dog is something.
He's regular. What are you talking about? He's regular.
I mean, apparently for a Chihuahua, he really is regular, which is the scariest thing. I see things with Chihuahuas all the time.
Yes, you do.
Okay, sweetie.
They be crazy.
This is the time where we're not going to go live on Sunday, right?
Oh,
We're
yeah.
finally going to we're going to
Yes.
church.
Yes.
The baptism has been rescheduled.
Yes.
So
I'm going to my nephew's baptism.
yeah, so we
won't
will be
this
here
Sunday,
on Sunday.
but we will be in spirit.
Yeah, sure. We'll be here in spirit. Also we're not going to be here next Wednesday
Why not?
because I'll be out of town for work.
Oh.
Unless you want to hop
You
on.
sure your
and do it by
mom don't
yourself.
want to do that?
No,
They
yes,
love
I
that.
am sure she wants.
Your
she does
mom
want to do
and
it.
your cousin Kim
No,
loves doing that.
they love talking about maybe doing it and
There
then
you
never
go.
planning
There
and
you go.
actually doing
There
it.
you
So
go.
there's that.
They be weird.
Yeah, so it'll be a while before we're back on
Maybe
her. Probably next.
Sure you don't want to
Sunday.
go on live when you're out of town?
No, hey,
That's
they're probably gonna
always
make me
fun.
go to a team dinner. They always make me go.
You go live
No,
there.
no, absolutely. From the dinner? No, absolutely not. Okay, but I mean, I'll see y'all when I see
Oh
y'all.
my God.
I'll
Have
try
a
to post
great-
those pictures to
have a great week
the
and a
Keto
half.
Palooza Facebook group, and
Have
I'll
a
be
great-
posting in there too, hopefully.
Have a great week and a half.
Something's wrong with
and
this
Alex
dog.
wishes you all a happy post Valentine's Day.
Okay, have a good night, everyone. Talk to you later.
Wave,
Bye.
Alex.